Hello, good evening. Yikes. Lots of stuff going on. Also got a cat in my lap. So I was just gonna do stuff and then I got stuck because, you know, you can't move the cat, right? Do you want to say hi? No. You can kind of see him a little bit. Seems to be having a great time. But thank you so much. Wow, what is that even? Like, how? What? Black score with a 25 gifts up in the beginning of the stream. Holy smokes. Thank you so much. Sneak peek here. I've been designing a 4-way intersection for the teleporter network. That's kind of what I've been working on here. I think it's gonna work. Last time I was doing the whole thing, I was using a much more complicated design, and I was like, there's no way I can fit a 4-way intersection. This design, I think I can. It's just going to be a little slower, I think. But today, we're going to try to build this thing, which is a 3-way intersection, hopefully fully finished.
Pre-stream hype, hippa hype, hippa hype, hype.
Thank you, Oxygen, for the pre-stream hype. And thank you, Fuzzu, for the early packs. Appreciate you, and thank you again, Black Score. Holy
this isn't Skyblock. Good morning.
No, it's not. It's not. Hi, Ozzy. Yeah, just as I started up today, I was like, let's build this thing on the fan server. I realized I made a mistake with the chunk loader in it. So, like, now I've updated it. Hopefully that works, and we'll get on the fan server, and we'll try it out. Man, it's a level 6 hype train, and we're not even like a few minutes into the stream yet. What? My field of view is right. This. Hello? Oh, it's the beacon that's doing it. I was gonna ask if I had cherry saplings, but I guess I have access. Nice. Even the Wandering Trader is mocking me. Basecam since about 7 years. It's broken for quite a while. But it's been back for a while too. I want to say a couple of months. Apparently, why is my inventory full? What was I building? I was doing stuff with the new teleporter station. Is all of this just test for that? It might be. Choo choo. Well, thank you. That was mostly a black score train, I think. Haven't watched in a while, and the times I did watch it wasn't on. Yeah, that makes sense. It was off for quite a while. I had a bunch of like camera problems and stuff, but now it's back on. I learned how to fly to the shopping district from here, but now I don't remember anymore. So let's just go the old-fashioned way, I guess, which is this way. This way, Lime. Very good. Yeah, so to the 25 people there who got a sub gifted, congrats, and that also actually means you have access to the fan server now, because anybody who has a sub, if, you know, regardless of if it's yours or gifted, I mean, what are you doing, friendo? Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. Hello? What are we doing? We're going down. Okay. Sure. Yeah, anyway. It doesn't matter if it's your own sub or if it's a gifted sub. It gives you access to the fan server as long as you have that sub active. So if you want to join in, you can link up your Twitch account to your Discord and then join the Discord server. Am I even in the right place? I just went kind of autopilot. I think I might have taken the wrong portal. Hello? Yes, okay. Well, we got halfway there. Didn't mean to go the power of space. That's what happens. But yeah, you can go join the Discord, tell my bot there what your in-game nickname is, and you'll get automatically whitelisted on the server. Wait. Is it? I feel like it should be here, but it don't feel like that should be. I don't know. Sort of buy things there, so close enough. Oh yeah, this is the portal zone. I might not even be able to get back in here. Well, yes, I can do this. This is fine. That's what that was. This is my project. Should maybe know the banner for that, eh? Am I even in the right corridor? I might not be. Because I very much autopiloted all of that. I feel like... should be kind of the right way. Oh boy. And I'm out of food. From all the running. Let's see. I'm not in the right. Well done. Well done, man. Hold on. This is the way we're going. That was the middle one. It was just the wrong direction, okay? And that's why, yes, because here, the first turn off is the right. Oh boy. So that's my problem. Okay. I kind of autopiloted the second half of that correctly, so the first half was just pretty bad. Clearly, I do prefer sub over lime. Well, yeah. I mean, can't complain about that, right? Cat always wins. So here's what we were working on it. Crab range. Please ignore all our anime. We've shown that off many times, haven't we? If you haven't seen this before, this is the guts of one of my teleporter system stations. What anime? Yes, so these are stasis chamber cells. You can kind of see there. When this trips that, like, closest down there, which will let a pearl sit there. So from below, you can toss a pearl up there, and that becomes your personal little chamber. And then these are destination markers. And then sadly, because of reasons, we couldn't link up the portals properly here, so we had to go to the right height to perfectly link up the portal. So we have to go up here. Oh, that was bad. And then here's where the station is supposed to be. You can kind of see this is the reason why we had to link to exactly the right place. Update didn't work. And this is the other line. So this is the existing line, and there's an extremely annoying problem here, and I will show this to you, I guess, because it's probably going to be important soon. This is supposed to be 2 spaces. Like, this build is supposed to be centered in the chunk. There's 3 blocks on this side, 1 on that side. It's supposed to be... So the whole piston bolt, this whole piston bolt, is 1 block off to the side. Which isn't great. Like, let's do this. I'm gonna remove all of these because they're no longer relevant, and let's load the switch, and I'll show you this. So that was called SWN because it's the southwest and north intersection. It matters. There's one directional piece of the switch so it matters which. Hello? Wait. Oh, I'm in the wrong mode. There. It matters which direction the whole thing is facing. I've made it so that it's just 1 block that you have to, for every direction that you have to update. It's either a repeater or a torch, but still. So we need this to be, so we're going that way, and that way, which means this is an east-southwest. So we're gonna need to update that. But, let's see, we want to find the, okay, well actually, to begin with then, that means I need to figure out how to rotate this. I mean, I can't see anything. This stuff is a lot easier in creative, I will tell you that. This, and this. I need to rotate this thing counterclockwise one step. Which is that. And now let's find the low corner of the chunk, which is here. So now I'm looking positive and positive as I'm standing inside this corner. And so this is where, well, I guess I can just placements, configure, move to player. That doesn't make sense. Okay, because it's not anchored right. Wait, no. That's the edge of it. Keeping up with the one block off trend. Hey, I did it like once before, okay? It's not a trend from once. But I've done it twice now, so it's a tradition. So this is, let's see. Yeah, okay, so we have the station here. That's an interesting... Ah, okay. Well, we're gonna have to modify this immediately then. Well, that's annoying. The worst part of this is I think I likely want a four-way station here eventually, which means I'm gonna have to tear it all down and remake it entirely. But, you know. Let's build this, I guess, and we'll see. Why is this not... I was expecting this piece to be... Ooh, wait, it's probably too far ahead. Why is the game telling me to find a tree and punch it to collect wood? How do you get rid of that? You get rid of it by collecting wood. It's the tutorials. If you made a completely new install, that's why. I don't even know if Halician's in the chat, actually. Okay, so yeah, because this is in... Right. Mm-hmm. So the way I've set this switch up now, the start of the piston bolt is in, like, is at the very start of the next chunk. So that's why that's a problem. And here's... Well, that's right. No, wait. Wait, don't tell me this is... Okay. We might have a bigger problem on our hands here. Hold on. Let's load the... Let's see. Switch to bolt. Let's see how bad this is gonna get. Which side is this? That's the correct side. So I want you here. Apparently to... Let's ignore the fact that the whole... Yeah, okay. Wow. What? Wait. That's... Oh. Wait, this is supposed to be... That's fine. Yo! The folks from Dave stumbling in. Let's stumble into the redstone. Yeah, I can see how that would happen. We're discussing things being one block off here, so welcome in. Hope you had a fantastic stream today. You were playing Pictorio. That's cool. Been doing that lately myself also. What is going on here? Yeah, I think what is happening is the entire thing is like backwards and one block off. Now the problem is that's fine, right? Like, there are two ways to make this. Like, either this first rail could be turned that way around, or it could be turned that way around. Both are fine. It's just that now that I've made all my schematics, they're all the opposite way, which is gonna be interesting to deal with here. But what I'm more worried about, let's say, is that the fact that it's one block off, like, lengthwise. So, like, I started here where I should have started, like, here or something. Which could be harder to deal with. I built a bunch of things off by one tile in Victoria today. Oh, the theme. Oh, no. I mean, if you just need to get the bots and then you can fix it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay. No. Oh God. So if I move the whole thing one forward, it lines up much better. But that's the wrong place, I think. Switch. Wait, no. It's just I just put it in the wrong place. I put the schematic in the wrong place. We're fine. It's fine. I'm just being absolutely stupid. The problem is not the build. The problem is the monkey that is controlling this computer. You should get bots next. I keep trying to make my thing run better instead of progressing in the game. Yes. Yes, absolutely. What is... Oh, that's the on-ramp. Okay. Well, now this seems a lot better. This side is backwards, though. Which I knew about. I discovered this when I was trying to make it... make my schematics better. Or, like, unify my schematics, I will say. Basically, my schematic was not symmetrical. Which is really annoying. So if you... Like, the two lanes, northbound and southbound, if you will... were flipped, right? So one started right, one started left. So if you turned if you rotated the entire schematic, they didn't connect, which, yeah, not great. Are there too few monkeys controlling the computer to eventually get a good result within a reasonable time? Quite possible. Quite possible. We'll find out, I guess. So, the solution here, for now, is completely ignore that side. And move all of this stuff up by however many blocks that is. So, basically, the block I'm standing on now is supposed to be that block over there. And apparently, I have cut the schematic one block too low, because there's supposed to be a slab on top of that. Oh boy. Alright, that's fine. So maybe we start with that, because that's going to have to connect here. Love that. Love that the first thing that happens is a lot of special cases. And actually, it's going to get even worse, because then we're going to have the problem that this thing is one block off to the side. And that might actually be a lot harder to deal with, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to break my teleporter network. And I'm going to do so while I have 0 inventory space available. Very good. Okay, we don't need all this building material that is for decoration. Well, might need these. Keep the buttons. Don't need the signs or the sticks or the raw cod. Thank you for whoever left some fish in my base. Hi, the fishy. Topical, great. We'll keep those. Now I can... Not the teleporter network. So, you will kind of clearly be able to tell that this is a prototype build of this thing, and that I'm trying to refine the whole concept and the schematics and everything involved. And so my hope is that I will be able to publish a world with a download and everything for this. and that it will all be very consistent and easy to take as puzzle pieces to put together. But that means that all of the stuff that I've worked on manually to try to put things together, well, it's not as, you know, strict, if you will. It's not as consistent. Okay. Fabian's struggling with his approximately 4 million mods. I'll get that world and make it into the internet. Well, good luck. I don't know. Yeah, you. Yes, okay, this has to be a slab. Why does my cube noises sound so close by? And can I place it? Yes, okay, nice. Oh boy. I don't love working with these ghost things on, but I don't think there's any way around that, given just how complex this machinery is. If you don't make the clickbait video, I will. Okay, well, I'll discuss the special Thomas to Space license here later. Yeah, I was considering if I should experiment with this stuff a while ago too. If I could, this is what triggers the entire start of the piston bolt. Why can't I? Oh, because I don't have any redstone. That explains it. Yeah. I was thinking I could make it faster. I'm a little worried that if I make it faster, I will make it too fast for the chunk loader stuff. Now the question, well, I can take away this stuff. I should have exactly the materials for this build because I am moving it forward. So I'm not really building a new thing, I'm just moving blocks. So if I don't have the same blocks to place again, that's maybe a sign of something being wrong. There, and then this has to be another target block, yes. Good. Now this can just get removed. Okay. Hold up. This and this. Redstone here, slab here. Can I place that in any reasonable way? No. We'll do it the unreasonable way. Now I can place that. Nice. And now let's... Don't need that? Why do I have that there in the schematic then? Let's sort these things out right away. There. Don't care about exactly where this is, I think. I'm not sure that this is the correct length, so we'll just leave it. But actually it's gonna all get messed up now. So I should probably like clear this entire chunk. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable thing to do actually. And this stuff is also in the chunk by symmetry. So let's actually get rid of this. Alright. See. Starts here, so off it pops. And I guess that means... Okay, that actually does mean I am going to move this. Because the design I have has the repeater right on the chunk border on all the ones. So let's figure out if that's enough. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. We're fine. It's all good. And I'm very glad I actually placed that chest outside the chunk. Didn't think about it at the time, so kind of happy that just happened. Pick up all the garbage. Pick up all the garbage. How did this work if this has not been connected? So this chunk loader triggers, that would load a 3x3, so it's never needed to load the chunk before. Okay, that's why this is how this has worked at all before. Let's turn the chunk borders off. Get rid of these. I need a slab here. Peter, there, it's in the right way. This. And let's connect this up by immediately placing blocks in the wrong place. Very good. Nice, lots of people on. So I'm gonna try this, and we'll see what happens. But there is a possibility. There is a possibility here that the end result is we need to move this entire piston bolt by 1 block. Which would be very awkward, but we'll try it. And these are unnecessary. I am missing a piston. Oh no, this is... Okay, now we can very clearly see it, right? The schematic has the piston on the opposite side. Every step. Okay. Let's pick up all the trash. Good. So now, let's turn that off, turn this on. This is the monstrosity that we're meant to be building. And look at this. That rail is supposed to connect to this rail. And this repeater, of course, is supposed to connect to that redstone line. That is at least easy to fix. I mean, just pull this out by one. I had one spare, I think. Pistons is the only reasonable way to move it? No, it's impossible. Like, the rails are all going to reshape. So while we could move most of the blocks, they would end up in the wrong block state. And therefore, the whole kind of thing is pointless to move. Oh, there's another piston just chilling here. The kind of hard part, the most of the work while building this is to connect to curve all the rails like this. And if you just push all of them over and they all just straighten out, it's gonna be a lot of work to move still. Like even if you've managed to do that. And yeah, here's the other thing. This is supposed to connect to that, but I think that one goes down and then in one block. I think we can like wiggle this line here. I think that it will be fine. I'm not 100% certain. This needs to be sloped, but it needs to be over here now. I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, so stupid. I don't think I need to connect this actually, because this is the end point. Why is this expecting to go up? Oh, because it's not expecting a station here. That's fine. So this side is kind of fine. This side is completely off center, but that's fine. It needs to just end up over there. Okay, well, let's do some of the easy stuff first. Also, I need my redstone. These 11 redstone dusts aren't going to carry us far here. They're not in there. Great. I might have left them over at this build, because I had a lot of my shulkers placed here. Right. Is there a yeah, okay. That works. Yeah, that looks like a red shulker. Very nice. Okay, well, that's probably not going to be enough, is it? There's a bunch of observers in here. No, actually, let's just take this entire thing. Don't think I need that right now. But I might be tempted to... What in the world? Come on. There. This. I'll take a stack of redstone blocks, and that will certainly do us. Can I get back in the way I came out? Yes. It looks like it. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. There we go. 1.21, the ability to move tracks without changing their state. No, we're not waiting for 1.21. No sorting stream, no. We're building a station, okay? That's so close, actually. So if we hook this up to be the only switch in the system for now, even though it's super suboptimal, it would still work. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, where's this going? Wait. No. What? Why? Oh yeah, that's... Oh. No, wait. Oh, yes. Okay, yes. The reason I'm confused is that line over there is the same here, except for the line that's coming from here. That's why there's a weird thing here that doesn't lead anywhere. That's because there's supposed to be a piston bolt going that way. Did I bring enough stone bricks? I probably didn't. I have like a whole shulker full of it somewhere. Okay, let's shulker monster over here. Sure brought enough slabs. Okay, well, at least we're not far away. Okay. So the way it's gonna look is this. Okay, can I move this thing over? I mean, it kind of sucks to change the thing that the one thing that I know is right. Maybe we move this. It's just that then if we move the entire thing later, then we have to not move this part, but whatever. Very good. That's very annoying. I really don't love the whole like flickering invisible ghost thing this mod does, but it's the best thing available, so we'll go with that. Come on. So yeah, maybe if we try to place the entire like stone like infrastructure here. That will be a good first state. So we got this here. Don't think it'll be enough, but it'll be enough to get us a little bit along the way at least. Are you telling me this is a haunted teleporter station? That is full brick. Yes, okay. And so this is the on-ramp to the next. Like, to that piston bolt here. That doesn't exist yet. This is one of the blocks that is possibly wrong. This might have to be a repeater. Yeah. Yeah. So that is a hopper. But this is actually an important line to figure out, I think. So we'll do this. Yeah, because this is the thing that's gonna... Wait, is it? Yeah, this is the thing that ends up offset by one block. Or one of the two things. This is the on the ramp that is offset. There's also an off ramp that is offset. So... Oh, it's even worse. Okay, this is one of two things that goes on to the same thing. Oh god. Why does this, why does that have to be so perfectly misdone? Ah. That is very awkward. Okay, let's try to figure this out. Which one? Where is it? I'm so lost in this mess. That's the station. It's this one. These two is what I'm looking for. What? That isn't a full? You know what? Let's just make this line first then. Ah. I don't quite know what's wrong with this. I guess I can see that. Oh, that's the hopper for that line. Okay. So these two are at least at least that. Did I have scaffolding? I did. Let's use scaffolding. I know, but let's use scaffolding. To here. Okay. So this is clearly impossible. But if I do this and this, okay, that was supposed to be a power, but that's okay. We can do power rail there. We can still have a power rail. That should be fine. It will be quite cursed. But it will be like this. And then I need to power this without interfering with something else. But I can do that by powering this block, I think. Oh, that's awkward though. That means this cannot be a powered rail. Which means that the cart is just gonna roll along here of its own. Okay, well, you know what? We're just gonna have to accept that, I guess. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Okay, this is worse. Okay, so this cart, if it comes on this lane, is supposed to drop down there to just be able to go straight up. But if it drops down here, and this rail is kind of pointed to the side, will it still... Oh, can I move it? No, I can't. Can I squiggle it here? No, not sure. I think it might still go all the right way. Oh, God. That's the hopper. Where's the... Okay, never mind. It's here. There we go. I guess we can test that. That's an easy test. Okay, so what I'm saying is that has to be a regular rail in this world. That's gonna send the cart down the piston bolt though, which I guess is fine. Do I just take a hopper cart, I guess, so I get the right type of cart. Oh boy. I wonder if it's just this is gonna get complicated enough that it will be easier to just move the entire piston bolt. So what I'm saying here is, there's a cart here. Okay, yes, it goes the right way. Well, see a cart. Actually, it's not. Well, I don't know how far the render distance is here, if that's gonna go all the way or if it's gonna get stuck. Okay, so that works. Now, the unknown piece here is, does this thing work when I've hooked up all the surrounding bits and pieces? Because the cart's going to come in from here. Wait. Is it? It's left, yes. The cart's going to come down here. It's going to pull an item out of this chest. And then it's going to turn left, because that's what its destination token item is telling it. Because the item in the chest, one of the items in the chest, stacks with the item in the hopper cart. And so it turns here. It's going to roll across this hopper. Ooh, it has to do that quickly. Well, that doesn't matter, I think. But then it has to make it all the way to here to continue up. It would be the sim distance, I guess. But it doesn't matter. What matters is how long is this in comparison to that, and I don't know that. We'll see if the card is here. No. So it didn't get stuck on the way, it just made it all the way, so it's here now. Wait. That doesn't make sense. This looks like nothing has been added in here. Because that would be added to the top. So where did it go? Well, that... Huh. I am confused now, actually. I didn't see a card on here. Still doesn't look like there's a card on here anywhere. But surely, okay. Let's just grab a card real quick. Like this. And then we will roll this cart. What? What? Why are you pointed sideways? How many carts have we lost to this? Oh no. Oh god. Why? Oh no. Why are you pointed in there? No. Oh, that's very annoying. Oh boy. Okay, well. Now they're in the right place. Well, there were 5 of them in that hopper, right? So, I mean, surely we haven't used the system more than 5 times. Right? The weird thing is I didn't see it here, but it's also quite possible that I hit the cactus and the item just pops immediately into the cactus again. Or at least I think that can happen. Well, glad we found that. No way the other one is the same way. No. Let's point it down. Okay then. Can cactus destroy netherite? Pretty sure it could. At least I don't know why it couldn't. Yeah, so this is in completely the wrong place. But I don't think I need to care about that yet. Let's build a whole chunk loader there. Let's maybe hook this up just to get rid of some of this, like, flickering garbage. Can't really do that, or it will turn out wrong. What I really need is this line of cobble, right, or not cobble, stone bricks right here. That's what we need. And so this, because this is the actual switch line, and annoyingly I've now built the thing on top of it first. That was kind of stupid. If you're how large is your netherite storage, Fabian? There. Okay. So, does this make sense? I guess it makes sense. There. It's 32 boxes of netherite blocks and 32 boxes of debris. And a bit more. Yeah, okay. I suspect that this will not be a realistic problem. Is there that much netherite in a Minecraft world, actually? Ooh, 1 dispenser. That is... Okay. That wasn't the amount that I was hoping to find there. Let's toss these in here, I guess. Well, I am gonna need more compost, so we grab those. I will need some hoppers, so let's actually grab them instead of putting them. Let's toss the 1 sea lantern in there, which for some reason I'm carrying. The 1 cherry wood. Don't think I need redstone lamps. We can deposit those and then go find where I have all my droppers and dispensers then, because they're in one of the other boxes, I guess. Use the annoying portal. Confirmed Fabian is a hoarder. We prefer the term collector. Where was my way out? Here. Alright, my apologies for the shulker open close session that's about to happen. Stupid goats. Hello? Dropper, dispenser. There we go. Do I need anything else here? I will need the armor stands, but that's so far away. Why did I have them in the wood chest? Past Lime has some questions to answer, really. Oh, so close. Come on. Ah! I just want to get in, but this jump boost is messing me over. An average Minecraft world has 800,000 as much debris as I needed for what I said. Okay. There you go. So we got the chest there. We got the switch here. Why are both these type of rail that I just didn't pick out of my... Okay, here. So I think I want to do... Put these down and then turn off this. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. What's this supposed to be? A slab. Why is that a slab? I think that might not need to be a slab anymore. We'll put the slab there for now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the placement off so we can actually see what we actually have here. And I can explain what's going on. It's, is this chest over there? Wait, is that the one I was meant to be working on? It is, yeah. I'm actually going to take this away for now so we can see stuff here. Alright, so the intent here is you're coming in from here. Alright, the cart is coming in from here. It's a hopper cart, and it's loaded with items, the first one of which tells which destination station we're going to. This chest is going to have a bunch of filler items here, and then also one item for every destination that is on the turn, which is that way, like towards spawn in this case. So, what needs to happen is that item gets pulled out of the chest by the hopper cart as it passes. This... let's do just this temporarily so we get a turn there. So this turn is going to be pointed that way by default, and then it gets turned here. So we're going to have a hopper here, actually. And apparently I had a slab there, but I don't know if that matters, so we'll just do this for now. And we need to get the items back into the chest. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have a tower of droppers here. There's going to be a hopper line pointed into that from here. So the cart passes over this, one item gets picked up because it's not here for long, and then these hoppers deposit that into the lower of the two droppers. So then we don't... There's no way this redstone line isn't going to be affected by this. I just realized. Or maybe there is. No, we only power the top dropper, and then the bottom dropper gets powered by that. Alright, so here's what we're doing. We're dropping stuff all over the place. That's what we're doing. And scaffolding like a pro. And not having the items we need. Perfect. You're impressed, right? Tell me you're impressed. Let me try to get back up here. There. So, this comparator is reading what's in this lower dropper here. which apparently I can't open. Okay, we're lagging a bit. I guess it's because world upgrades or something. So this lights up if there's an item in here. And here's where those observers come in that I apparently didn't pick up. You don't pay attention to the stream, but I totally am anyway. Good. It's fine. Fine. There's no requirement. There won't be a test later, so it's fine if you're not. So we got a comparator here. All I really care about is if it changes. So when that changes state, this observer is gonna fire, and then this observer is gonna fire, and so this dropper is gonna pick that up. So if I fall down here, and I drop an item in here, then that ends up in here. So that is how all the items that get pulled out by the cart as it passes underneath the chest gets funneled back up from this hopper if it turns and passes. And it only turns if it managed to pull an item out of this chest, because we control this intersection. And that's why I'm worried about this squiggling and stuff, because if this just means instead of going onto a power rail here immediately, the cart is slightly slower, and somehow this hopper managed to pull 2 items out of the cart, that's going to break the entire system. It's going to very much break the entire system. So that's why this misalignment is a problem. And now we can put these back. And so basically, the way this switch works is there are 3 of these. 1 for every incoming angle. And then we, we all only, quote, have to hook up this to like all of the different directions to end up in the right place. Minecraft show the crash report but kept running. Interesting. Can't place a torch on one of the composters to activate a powered rail on top of the hopper? If I power... Wait. Well, I need to... Where's the hopper? No. Okay, hold on. There's a lot of stuff in the way here is the problem. So what we'd like is to have powered rails here. I guess I could... If I power out there, I'm going to lock power the droppers. If I try to power here somewhere, I'm going to also lock the hopper. If I power here somewhere, I might block up the intersection. There's a lot of stuff around here that also reacts to redstone is the problem. So I don't think it's worth it. If it works... it's fine. If it doesn't work, we'll have to rethink this. And it might be possible to just move the entire intersection forward by 1. I don't remember what's more this way in the schematic, but we'll find that out. On the other hand, this whole piston bolt being off by 1, this is likely not the last time that's going to be a problem. So, like, it's quite possible that at the end of the day, it's going to be easier to move this entire piston bolt. Like, that took an entire stream to build, but with assistance. But it might actually be easier to move this over by 1 step than to keep adjusting everything else for it. The problem here is I can't just move this build over by 1, because then we'll misalign everything in this chunk. And it's going to misalign the rest of the whole network. And eventually we're going to end up with a piece of something that needs to be loaded outside of a loaded chunk. So that's the problem. But this little just like hopper cart goes underneath a chest that is a 2 wide chest, and then that toggles this. That's the entire little, that's the circuit that kind of controls this entire thing. So that looks like this. Again, that is annoyingly in the way, but we read the status of this chest, which is going to be it's going to be filled enough that it is by default exactly 1 item over 2 power level. 2? I think it's 2. Ah, come on. I'm gonna remove that one. I'm building this out of memory also, so. But yeah, this is right. So in the schematic, that has a torch on it, I think. But it might need to have, I believe in this case, it might need to have actually a repeater on it. Depends on what the default state on this rail is, which is a really weird thing to find out, actually. I need a filler item here that is not going to be in any of the carts. So I got a ton of filler items over here, but these are already going to be in these carts. I guess I could... We could do white dye. Let's just transform this twice. Well, I mean, actually I need a ton of it, so... Can you modify exactly 2 slices of the piston bolt and combine them in some way to remove the by 1 error? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Yeah, I don't know that I have an easy way to diagonal turn the piston bolt by 1 block, which is what would be needed to just kind of go over there. I think there is a way, but I don't know that I can apply it on 1 block. I'm not like knowledgeable enough in exactly the inner workings of that thing to really figure that out. I don't need more than a full stack of levers. Come on. Okay, so let's do this. We're just gonna make a whole lot of white dye. Am I gonna get enough, actually? No, I'm not. I could have figured that out. I know I need more than 3 stacks. I took 1 stack of bones. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put 2 stacks in there. Let's make all of this into white dye. Now we have enough. If I get up there again. And so we're gonna put 3 stacks in here. That will give us to a power level of 1 still only. This, however, let's see. What is it I need? I should remember this. It's still off. Yes. Yeah, okay, I had this many in, but that's because I used to have 1 item. So if I put 1 more item in now, this will turn on. And then whatever I put here, let's try a repeater. Bullseye. Okay, well, I'm in the right place, but I need to place it facing the other way. There. Yes, okay, so the repeater is correct in this case. So you can see by default, the rail points so the cart will continue forward. But if I remove 1 item, it turns off, and now it will turn. So instead of this one, well, we can set this up correctly, I think. Yeah, let's set it up correctly right away, because if you come from here, that will be from the shopping district, then this way is spawn station. So we can actually go and take one of the spawn station items and just put it in there as a filter item right away. Because there's a convenient just buffer of them here. So we'll do that. Yeah, just missed it. Maybe I misunderstood what the error actually is. Well, there isn't any actual error if you look at this piston bolt in isolation, right? It's a perfectly valid and fine piston bolt, and in fact, we've been using the system for quite a while, but without this switch. But the problem is, if we look at the chunks here, so the edge of this piston bolt is 3 blocks away from the chunk. Yes, 3 blocks away from the edge of the chunk on this side. So there's 1 block there, 1 block there, 1 block there. If we look over on this side, it's only 1 block, and it's supposed to be centered. It's supposed to be a center thing running down the chunk, right? And you can clearly tell that this is a prototype system, I guess. It's been built well before the whole thing was finished, designed, and everything. So, like, that's fine. It works. It works on its own, right? But when you try to hook it up to other components, now suddenly this entire switch needs to be 1 block offset, which means that moves some of these components kind of out of this chunk in this direction, and there needs to be a connection filler thing on that side. And so I don't think it's impossible to adjust for. I just think it's possibly more work to keep doing these adaptations than moving this, because this isn't the last switch we'll have to build connected to this. Probably at some point there will need to be another switch in the middle of this in piston bolt, and if that wasn't the case, then this would clearly be easier. We just wiggle and hack around the problem for now, and then later it will be fine, because this was the only thing that would have to fix that problem, and yeah, it's fine. Oh, yes, left to right. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, front to back would have been easier to fix, because then we could just push back the start here by 1 block and just have a regular rail. That would have been a lot easier. But yeah, the front, the problem is sideways, and the problem that has is it shifts everything else that needs to connect to it. Yeah, so this little switch here is now done. Because we can actually even test that. Let's build a temporary little connection here. Let's fall down, and let's power the rail on the other side. And I can show you the full setup. So the card's going to come from here, right? So let's place a card here. It's not going to move because there's nothing that moves it for now. That's going to have some filler items. I should really have brought more than 1 spawn ticket. Did I have some here? I did. Okay, cool. I hear the sounds of flight. Alright, so demonstration. Here's a cart that is going towards spawn. And this is actually great, because now we can test the delay here. Am I going to mess this up by sending an actual cart over? Because this is going to go onto the piston bolt and then just go again. It's going to plunk a redstone dust into the overworld station over there, which is just going to go to the end of it, because there's no filter that matches on a single redstone dust. And then there's going to be 3 redstone dust in the cart box. That's, you know what? Why don't we just actually fill this up properly? Well, it's still going to have 1 item that needs to go through. So if you haven't seen this before, the way this works is there are 2 items that get shot through the portal from the overworld station. Hey, Gigi. They gonna end up on the cart here, and then that goes past all of these 3 hoppers. So it will get filled with a rotten flesh, an arrow, and the bone meal. Hey, Raven. Welcome in. I'm just gonna grab one of each because my inventory is a little bit at a premium here. So that's how a cart looks when when it's actually traveling the system. Its first item is a destination ticket for where it's going, and so in this case, that's spawn. The second item is a payload. So in this case, we're just gonna put a dummy in here. It's got nothing, right? And then it's gonna have these 3 filler items that the only purpose of these are to be items that don't stack with anything that is otherwise going through the system, and they take up space. So this is now a correctly set up cart that has the payload of redstone dust and is going towards spawn. That means as it goes through here, it should pick up this because that stacks with the thing in the cart. That makes this whole thing turn to the left, and then the cart should move off here, actually, and that will put it onto the piston bolt. But I can actually do that, which will cause the whole thing to just stop here, because that's actually useful. So if everything works correctly, this item ends up back up here, and the cart turns to the left. There are many other ways this could play out, but... Nice. So that ended up there. This cart should look exactly the same way. It does. And things seem to have worked. So I'm going to pick all those back up. I guess we'll keep that off for the sake of testing stuff here. So let's put the cart back on the track. And let's say that this time it's actually going to the station... What do we pick? Hopper. It's going to Hopper Station. Doesn't exist, doesn't matter. It's certainly not that way. And the payload is still a redstone dust. Filler item, filler item, filler item. So now, nothing in this cart stacks with anything in here, so it can't pull an item out, which means it's going to keep going forward. Or at least that's the hope here, if it works. Right, so it went forward. This chest is unaffected. And this is also unaffected. Very good. So now we've built a first working sub-switch, I guess. One of the 3 switches that we're going to have in here. And this is actually fully hooked up, so I can actually turn this back on. Now, sadly, this is the switch from the direction that doesn't exist yet. So it doesn't really help us. But it's 1 out of 3. And it's done. I guess it's not fully done because we need to spawn proof the thing by doing this. And this, I guess. Nice. And thank you for the reminder. I think I'm going to ignore it as usual, though. I am going to toss some of these filler items out of the way here. Let's put this setup here. Yeah, we'll maybe have the spawn thing here. And you think it would take more time for you to redesign the switch than move the bolt? No. What I'm saying is, what I've done here... Sorry. What I've done here now is just like make this little like bend in the rail. And that works, right? It seems to work. I also need to wiggle this line, which is the arrival side of the misaligned bolt, because the bolt is unidirectional, right? And if that works, if both of those work, then we're kind of fine, and it's not going to be too bad. But it's possible that doesn't work, and then I'll have to do more work on like changing the switch more. And then once we're done with that, we're then in a state where every single time I connect something up to this particular piston bolt, like every time we add some new kind of branch to this system, we're gonna have to take out a chunk of this piston bolt and replace it with a switch. And then that switch also needs to be like wiggled and hacked around. So that's what I'm a little bit worried about. Okay, so let's... Hello? Okay. We're lagging a fair bit today, aren't we? I'm hoping that it's just chunks being upgraded. So what is this then? Because this would be the like the whole thing is kind of left-hand drive, so the piston bolt is on the left-hand side, is the one going away. So this comes in. Reasonably speaking, that would be out. So this is this is the... Didn't mean to place a slab. That was actually really interesting. I somehow managed to place a slab up by one. So, this is the way this looks. We've got a power rail actually coming in here. This is another one of those switches. There's going to be a hopper there. And the chest for this stuff is here. So this is the same kind of chest. Same kind of system. Dropper tower goes here. Hoppers for that go out the side and in through the rail. This we can actually do that. I believe this is supposed to be powered. And we put composters on here to just reduce the lag of the hoppers looking for items. Future lime problems though. Thank you, Oxygen. I don't know where this is supposed to be powered, but it's fine. So, cart is now... Hello. Come in. You've already cursed me with infinite pearls. Did I put away my flint and steel? Wait till he gives you infinite totems. I can't even. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Well, sure. We'll have that there. That's fine. It's fine. What am I even doing? It's totally Future Lime's problems, but I kind of like that guy. I kind of want to be nice to him, you know? Let's see. What am I doing here? This is here. Yes, okay, cool. That makes sense. So out this side, here's where we're going to have the comparator. This is reading the... No, not a slab. This into there. I also need a comparator on the lower... Which way? It must be this way. Yeah, we're comparing out of that. Can I? No, I can't. Too bad. So we need to do this. Okay, so this is comparing through the block from the lower dropper. And again, we don't really care about the signal. We only care about it when it changes state. So this is really only suitable for a dropper elevator that's pulling something out of an otherwise empty dropper. I'm not sure you've got that all. I'm not sure you've got that right, actually. No. I'm actually quite certain that I have more ender pearls than we will ever need for the system, or for any other system that I will ever make. I was doing something. Yeah, like, let's test that. Where's the... hold on. Over here. So if I toss this in here, we lag a little bit, and then I'm expecting it to show up here. Very good. Except the lag part. The lag part is not very good. You know. You sure Future likes you? Yeah, I don't think that's mutual. No. What if this system is used until 2123 when my netherite storage overflows? Then that's a future Faro problem. Okay, so that part works. Now we need to set up the switch to work. Which means I yet again need a block below here. But this time I can kind of work around it like this. Not quite. There. So this powers this block. Into those. Into that. Which is then either... In this case, it seems like this should be a torch. But I'm... They're weird. They're really weird, these rail intersections. Because even when you place them... Like, if I place this now, it ends up some certain direction, right? It ends up this way. That's not necessarily its default state. It might not be. It might be a completely different. You'll... Great! I could not have guessed that. No, what a fantastic Christmas gift. I need more of these. It's white dye everywhere. And then one more stack is fine. So 1, 2, 3. 9 items aside, and I have 55 in here. We are now powering both of these. And this is now the wrong way, yes. So we need the redstone torch. Okay. I heard I need more coming right up. I will start just trashing your shulkers, you know? Just FYI. They're all gonna go into that cactus, or I'm gonna have to carry a flint and steel at all times and just accidentally, you know, put things on fire when you, as soon as you show up. There. So now, because this is a torch instead of a repeater, when it is powered fully, the thing goes forward. If I pull one item out, card turns. Oh. There. And yes, this actually is the nice thing here. See, this chest contents is identical to that one. So it's because it's also turning towards that side. Well, more or less identical. So we'll take. I kind of want to keep that as a testing token. We'll take one of these. 3 weeks from now, when the system launches for the first time and nothing works correctly, it was because of a box of ender pearls and a hopper somewhere. That seems completely reasonable, yes. Check these droppers, actually, because if there are multiple items in there, it would get stuck because of the whole comparator circuit there. And slab over these to not have them be spawnable spaces. I'm confused about this. I thought there would be more over here, but that's fine. And yes, so this is an input line. Why is this connected here? You mean I cannot just throw an entire ender pearl into this? An entire ender pearl into? You mean a shulker or what? Hold on. Hold on. This doesn't seem reasonable.
Hey for nether creepers.
What? That is not how you say hooray, Brian. Thank you, Akoi. Thank you for the bit. What? This doesn't make much sense. What have I done here? What is powering this? Okay, I don't think I'm expecting this line to be powered now. It's powered because this is powered. And that's just a test thing. So that's fine. That was just for testing this. Okay. Hoi. Yep. Yep. Like Brian's gonna Brian, you know. Okay, so this is from the station actually, which means this is the problematic line. So this, if we switch this placement on for a second, you'll see that this actually has a piston bolt coming into the switch chunk for a bit. Because for one of the directions, it just worked out to the point where it was actually fine to keep the piston bolt going for a bit, which obviously is faster than converting to regular rail. So I opted for that. But in this case, we're not even coming from a piston bolt. We're coming directly from the station. Because certainly for like 10 blocks, it's not going to be faster to convert onto a piston bolt and back off. So that thing here is just going to have to connect to there. And also that makes me wonder, is this just also off? So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks from the edge. 1, 2. So there's 2 here. 3, 4. Yeah, this is also off by 1. Is just everything I got off by 1 block? This isn't even off by 1 block though. It's off by 2. So I might have a problem with my stations in how they're lined. Is it off by 2? That's... Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at the hopper. And if it was off by 1, I would be looking at that. But no. Sniffing surstrumming when you design these. I mean, I wouldn't... That would be a very big... a very big... problem for designing anything, yes. But yes, I think basically I didn't think it mattered much. So all I cared about was the portal ending up in roughly the right position, right? And like what I'm saying is a lot of this stuff has been refined over, like, I think this is like generation 5 of this now. The first instance of the system didn't use piston bolts at all, and it was built on a different server. And I've been trying to develop it kind of on this server to make it, to actually have a real fully live like test case for it. Because it's all fine and well to design something in creative and have it work in a single player world, but then when you're trying to actually run it on a server, yeah. And it's uniquely meant for multiplayer, this whole system. And it's meant for a server where you don't have to chunk load stuff constantly to have this stuff work. So I'm kind of fine with this state of things, but it does complicate things a little bit. But the most reasonable thing to do is to just pull this straight out of the chunk here. And since I'm expecting a full piston bolt, there definitely shouldn't be a problem of connecting them up like this. Apparently I didn't have any, I don't have any power rails on in my inventory. Okay, well, let's go get some then. At the unfinished station. With the most annoying portal. Yeah, thank you for your input. Don't need the chunk boundaries on anymore. We got 2 of these. That's not quite what I'm at. What did I even take there? Cherry logs. So those stack. Those also stack. And then we'll just grab a full stack of power rails and we're fine. Anything else I need to grab from here before I leave? Well, nothing from that one for certain. Okay, there we go. What am I at? Stone bricks, 15. We probably could grab some more of those. Surely I have some already made somewhere. No? Okay, that's actually quite surprising. Okay, I did. Wow. Okay, well, I think that will probably be enough for now. Nah, so close. I just wanted to make it in. Maybe from the other direction would be better. That is not what I needed. Like smokes. Okay, we'll do it the slow and boring way. Actually, that works. Let's see. So, like, these two are connected together. So if this is just incoming... If I needed to be one further apart, that's going to be a problem. It's actually going to be a problem for the final schematic of this too. I'm just going to use powered rails everywhere here. Like, there's probably some ideal ratio for how, you know, how many I need to have them running at full speed and stuff, but I don't care. No! That's very annoying. There. Okay, so that should mean, well, I need to power this. What is this line doing? Okay, I need to switch this. I need to switch this on. We'll actually select it also. Oh, so this... Right. And that's why this isn't a slab. Never mind, it's not a slab. Okay, cool. Let's place these in order. There. What is... Oh, that's from that side. Where's the power for these? Okay, yeah, and that doesn't power that. So this pressure plate, which is basically saying, hey, a cart turned here, well, this way, is carrying this signal, which if we follow that along, goes actually down here, right? And ends up triggering the next chunk loader. So we're basically saying, hey, there's a cart that's about to come your way. You should probably load that chunk now. Anyway, what is going on? Oh, that's the piston bolt piece that I'm not going to care about. So let's remove that. So anyway, what that means is that at this point, if I send the cart from the station, it should actually go the right way. Which means... from this side to that side, the system should now be operational again. Unless I sent something down that way that clogs the system. Which it's absolutely, absolutely possible, yes. Let's take a look at what's in these chests now, just to see that. Okay, there's nothing wrong in there, so that should be fine then. Let's see. I'm not exactly working with a Psycraft background here, so lost on non-player chunk loading. The slicedlime porter load only the chunks it works through, and that's why the errors are important, or is it just general concern about random chunk borders / load issues with redstones and rails? It is a passive system, right? It only loads chunks as it's about to do things, right? And chunk loaders based on nether portals only load a 3x3 chunk, 3x3 section of chunks around where they around where the portal is that you use to activate it, which means you don't have much margins for errors. Chunk loading on the Lime server, shenanigans, I say. Well, you're not allowed to have permanent chunk loaders, right? And that's exactly the thing that this doesn't require. It only loads the chunks it needs. But basically, here's, if you haven't seen it, this is the interface to the system. This is a station. So I'm going to say, I am the person who wants to travel, and I want to go to spawn. And this should work. Is that the same Wandering Trader still? Yeah. How fast are portal chunk loaders? Instant, later, tick phase, next tick? I don't know exactly. They are, it's like chunk loading is synchronous though. Oh, it's the sugarcane farm that's ticking. That does not seem to have worked. If I was to guess, that's because I haven't hooked up some chunk loading somewhere properly. But we'll find out. Or I just unpowered some rail or something. Okay, so let's see. There's so much stuff here. I want to. Okay, well that is a problem. How did you end up there? And did it happen now or before? It could have happened before. So this is the token that says I want to travel, by the way. So basically a full cart looks like this. If I can get these in the right order. So it's token for the end station, payload, which is the player who wants to teleport, and then a bunch of filler items. All right, so let's see what happened here. So cart, there are no items left in the system, right? So they would be in this hopper. Yeah, actually they would be in this hopper, but there are no items left here, so we can assume that a cart has been sent. Is this hopper powered? No. Okay. So it pulled out the items, but the cart didn't turn. I failed to take an item out, a filler item out, when I put in the ticket. So that means the comparator never changed state as the item got pulled. That was the problem. So here you can see the full setup of the card, right? All right. Well, cool. Or I mean, not cool, but a reasonable error. I'm gonna put the filler back in there. This is another filler item. Grab the rest of these, stack them in as well. And I'm carrying 2 hopper carts, which we can toss back in the system here, because this station is kind of running low. Oh, never mind. It wasn't that bad. Okay, cool. So that's one error. I do know one thing out of all your chunk loading question there. It's not even later. Like it's sometime kind of approximately like when you trigger them, right? It's depending on a little bit how the entities move and stuff, but it's they're pretty quick. So I want to go to spawn, and I am me. And Seba wants to be a part of the stream, I guess, because he's screaming outside my door. You want to come here then? Yeah. You can come in. It's fine. You know you can make it through there. Hey, there you go. It wasn't too bad, was it? Will we teleport? Thought it should have happened by now. Bye-bye. Hey, come here. Here you go. Yeah, come here. Silly. Yeah? What's up? Come here then. Yeah, you can jump up here. It's fine. No? What are you doing, silly cat? Yes? Okay, I'll lift you up then. Here, come here. Ah! Not entirely happy about the situation. He usually likes to come here when I sit here and just jump up and either sit in my lap for a long time or just sit on my desk next to my mouse for a long time. Just stare at me. That's what we do in the evenings. Okay, well, new error somewhere else apparently. Where are we going? We're gonna sit here? Yeah, okay. It's a sit here on desk type of evening. Yes. You get half of the cat on stream. Alright, so now what? Okay. Item is there. Cart is not there. Doesn't seem to have gotten stuck. So it got stuck. Yeah, okay, so this is couple of chunks. This is just going to be a chunk border. Yeah. So it made it here. This chunk was not loaded in time, and therefore, hey, and therefore it didn't continue. Right. Ooh, that's bad. That's actually exactly the error I was worried about. Which probably means... Oh, could it have... Did you get pulled here? Oh, you did. That's kind of awful. Okay, ooh. Yes, so this is a problem caused by the squiggle. That's the technical name of it. Oh, that sucks. So the problem is now, because the cart turns when it lands here, it gets, like, it drops down here, it gets sucked down to this rail, turns, and then somehow, because it's turned, now touches this rail. And therefore touches this hopper, that pulls out an item, goes, oh, it's giving me a second item to here. Hi. You having a good time there? Yeah? Star of the show. So, this would have worked perfectly if this actually was aligned properly. You think you can fix this? Well, let's turn on the schematic again. The placement. And let's see. So, there's stuff here. There's actually something here. That just goes down, though. I think this is fine. Give me that. Thank you. So we're gonna squiggle some more, is obviously the solution to this problem. I can't put another block here, because it would block... Can I even have this here? This is supposed to be sloped. How can this be a full block? That doesn't seem to make sense to me. But I tested this... Ow. I tested this switch in all directions, from all directions. But I think I'm, just for peace of mind, I'm going to do that. And then we do this squiggle. And I need to power this now without messing up something below. There's a redstone wire there. Which means I think I can do this. And the worst part about this is that that error only appeared once I ran the whole thing from the overworld, right? It didn't, like, it didn't see that problem before. All right. So this is supposed to look like this. I've got one too few inventory spaces to pick this up. Yes. So we got 4 spaces, which is going to be these, but this will stack. But then I won't be able to pick up the cart. Cart back in. Let's go fetch that last item, which is over here. And I guess we go just out all the way and try it again. Or do I try a cart here first? I can turn off the let's go pick up a cart again. You come to me. And we will turn off the entry to the piston bolt. And then we will just try it from here. Which means I need all these things again. What I need also is to clear my inventory of something. Put away that. Put away the chests. Don't actually need dispensers here. That's fine. And now I can actually handle having the full chest's worth of stuff in my inventory. There. And actually, the easier thing to do here is to just trigger the station. Derp. So we'll put that in here. And then basically what I'll say is, spawn me. Click. That's just going to set the card up for me. And that went the right way. Good. And this got the item back. And this is not got 2 items in it. And this is correct. Nice. See you, Seba. Ow. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so seemingly that worked. You can turn this back on. Toss items in here. Yep, that seems right. Let's try the whole thing again then. Hope I'm not like pushing those minecarts too much. I haven't seen the social interaction screen yet. No, I dodged it. Saw it coming. Let's try this again. I hope I have enough items in here. My name is slicedlime. Yes, okay, good. And I want to go to spawn. Great. We can go out here and stand just under here to not spawn phantoms. Look at the stars while we wait. And hope. Maybe? Well, actually, no, it won't work. Of course it won't work. Like, I fixed the item routing problem, but the item routing problem actually wasn't really a problem that led to this problem. Like, I didn't fix the fact that the chunk loader wasn't hooked up properly. I just, like, found one problem, fixed it, but it wasn't the problem that caused this problem. You know what I'm saying. So the card's going to be stuck in exactly the same place. It's just going to have all the items now. Yeah. So it's stuck here. And it has all the items. So, slight improvement, but didn't actually fix the problem. So I've got some form of connection problem for the chunk loaders, which is not entirely unexpected, to be honest. Okay. It's progress? Well, slowly and steadily. Okay, so this chunk loader. Hold on. Yeah, no, it's fine. This portal, when the items pop through, is going to trigger to load this chunk. It's going to load this chunk because it's next to it, and it's going to load this chunk because it's within its 3x3 area. So the fact that I'm not triggering the as of yet non-existent chunk loader in this switch yet shouldn't matter. However, this thing needs to trigger. So let's take a look at you. You have the cart. Is this long enough? Let's just... I heard a click. So that's definitely activated. This is now in another slot, so that's definitely activated. Okay, so that isn't a problem. We have signal strength all the way. This signal should be coming from... Wait. Hold on. Yeah, so this cart passes over this detector rail. Should trigger that. Okay, well, let's try that as the next thing then. I have the cart here. Say cart just goes here. That powers this, powers all the way through here. Is it possible that it's too slow? Give me that. Man, this seems incredibly unlikely. It's going to go across here, it's going to drop here, it's going to go up this hill, it's going to then drop here, and then there's a little delay before this activates. There's no way that's too slow. Is there any chance that this doesn't trigger as this goes around? I don't understand why. Okay, well, wait. There's another part of this, and that is... Well, where did it stop? It stopped a fair ways down the line, right? So there's also this connection to think about. And that connection will not work. Ah, okay. I see what I've done here. So, because this is output from here, there's no repeater pointed into this, which means I can't take the signal out from underneath it, which is what I've tried to do here. So I guess I'm going to move this forward by one repeater section, and just hope that it works, that it's got enough spare time in there. It should. But that is actually a problem with the schematic. Ooh, love that. Great bug. So we need a repeater here pointed into there. The next repeater over now. Keep falling down. This now needs to be on top of a slab. I mean, all of them could be on top of slabs, so maybe that's the thing I should change. And strictly speaking, this block doesn't need to exist. but it just makes it easier to build if you build the whole thing instead of... not that. But this actually needs to not exist now, but I mean in general. There, and then this on top of here. So now this powers this block, that also powers here, and that triggers the whole chunk loading mechanism for the next chunk over. And if you look at this in general, that is taken from the first possible ability after the chunk switch. But can't do that here because there's the on the ramp. Okay. The problem with these chunk loading problems is that you can never observe what's going on because you have to be in a different dimension to not load all the chunks yourself. It is interesting problem to have, I guess. Okay, just have a bunch of minecarts there. Sure, that's fine. Let's go to spawn again. Yep, okay, we still have items in the system, it's good. Alright. Hoping for a new problem this time, and not the same one. Sharding is loaded chunk. Yeah. The only way I've found to actually see what's going on is to turn off spectators generate chunks, and then leave a spectator in the nether. That way you can actually kind of see it. Hey, look at that. And we got a purple. Now, it won't work back, so I have to go the long way around to get back. But that's how it goes. And here's the spawn station. So it's got a different design, but same functionality, as you can see. Oh yeah, what's this, actually? Is it right? Nice. So you go another home. Okay, so that is actually the first time the system works fully on the fan server through a switch. That's never happened before. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I got the sound too. That's nice. I didn't think about that. Where am I? Oh, came out this end. Are you behind there? Okay. I was like, what? Need to grab some more rockets at some point. What did I just do? I managed to spread my redstone dust over. I should just have gone up, shouldn't I? This is... Well, let's actually do that. This is very pointless. Because I need to be in the nether. Ow. Yep, okay, sure. Very reasonable. Ow. Hit the one thing that's here. Cool. Alright. So that's one side of that hooked up. And that's 2 of the 3 switches hooked up. So we just need one more switch. Which is going to be... Okay, so we got the one coming from here. We got the one coming from there. We don't have the one coming from there, obviously. So let's... and that's off by 1, so I'm going to turn on this again. Because I have no idea where it's supposed to be. Hello? It's... Wait. Never mind. It's not off by 1. Or I've placed this entire thing off by 1 in that direction. No, it's in the right place, actually. Okay, so this one is in the right place. That one just needs a bunch of offset, I guess. Maybe I have that in some schematic somewhere. Like, maybe I've counted on having that. So, let's see. This is the output. Okay, so what we actually need... I'm going to place these temporarily. You're going to have to remove them, but we need a hopper and a bunch of stuff under here instead. That goes there. Oh, yeah, and this is off by 1. Yeah, I remember now. So, and we're missing a piston here. Why are we missing a piston here? Probably because I removed it thinking I didn't need it, but... But now I kind of think I do. Oh, I see. Yes, okay, because this is backwards. This is what I don't need, because it points into nothing. But this I do need, so I need the whole setup on this side. Can I place it reasonably here? If I stand here, I can, maybe. And, well, the rail is still in place, so that's good. We just need to put the redstone back. I'd love to understand all the redstone components one day. I mean, you can understand the blocks, but then, yeah, there's a lot to understand in the components that people use to build stuff, right? Because there's a bunch of, like, standard, more or less, components that people will use repeatedly. Oh, come on. Okay, never mind. Just did so much walking around, climbing around and stuff just to get up there. You can go here, actually. I hate not knowing what's real. So this piston is going to push it off of this down onto a rail. If I place a rail here, that's going to mess up this anyway. Yes, it is. So we're going to still have to do this to wire this rail back up. That's good. I need this slab back. Just littering. Stuff all over the place. Let's do it again. Climb up the chests. Go up here. Go over here. Don't step off there. And I somehow didn't get the one thing I needed from that. There's my slab. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, there are also a lot of people who, like, understand some, like, their own little part, the stuff that they use a lot. Like, I'm sure there are a lot of, like, the storage tech community that know a lot of all of that kind of particular things that are being used in storage tech stuff. But they might not know, like, slimestone and whatnot. This is this a problem? This might be a problem. Yes, okay, that leads directly... Okay, so the solution to this is actually completely the opposite. It's to just remove a bunch of stuff off of this and move the squiggles on this side back. Oh god, what a mess. Okay, let's turn this off again. Now I kind of know what I'm doing here. So this is... Yeah, this is just two in the way. So I need to get rid of those two. Try to set this up. That goes there. Comparator goes here. Actually, this is good. Yeah, this is good. We'll set this entire thing up properly first, and then figure out how to squiggle our way onto the thing. So comparator here. That reads the bottom one of those. Observer down onto that. Observer not on top of that. Into that. Put these on there. Chest goes here. I'm not carrying those anymore. We'll put them up later. So now this is pushing this off of there. And now I have some space here. It certainly isn't a lot of space, but it is some space. This needs to be powered, but that's fine. And then we squiggle. And then we go powered rails here. That should do it. The problem is always like have a diagonal thing that goes with a block somewhere, but hopefully there's enough powered rails and stuff around here to have it not get stuck, basically. That's what I'm worried about. The problem is, the card is moving very quickly across the piston mold, right? But it actually doesn't have any momentum, weirdly. So it's moving very fast, but when it stops dead. So that's why we have to have a powered sloped rail here to get it to even be rolling. So if it if it's slow here, it might just not move at all, which is, that would be bad. But this is at least worth trying. And I think that would mean that we can... Let's take a quick peek at this. Where can we power this? Here. No. There. That's still valid. And that should be fine to power. Like, this comparator's pointed into there. But that's still fine. We'll skip like 10 songs. Okay, I mean, do you, I guess. Okay. I think I got that right. So I think we can hook up the rest of this without having to have that on. Do I have... Yes, I think I have everything I need for that, but I do need the chests back. And actually, I could just grab one of these here. I don't have the filler material for the chest. I do have exactly enough space for that. So we do that. We grab one more. Go up here. And place this here. 1, 2, 3 full ones. And I'm just gonna put aside 10 items this time and just put lime space in here right away. So if we are going through lime space, we want to turn. We want to go that way. This, goodbye, needs to be the hopper chains leading into here. Aw, oh, come on. Really? Where's this power? It's powered way up there. I am going to power it here also, I think. That should be fine. What does the die do? I'll show that in a second here, actually, because we're just about to set that piece up. So this comparator is now reading the contents of this on this chest, right? And we can just demonstrate that right here, actually. The power level of this, the comparator signal from the amount of items in this chest is currently 2. So this wire is powered. This filler is there so that it's exactly over the line, so that if I take one item out of the chest, it's no longer powering two wires. So we're using this exact amount of fillers. Like for every destination you put in here, you have to take one item out to keep that balance, so that it's just borderline here, so that when one item vanishes out of the chest, this turns. That's how we detect that. Goodbye, redstone list. Oh, so annoying. Whatever. We'll just do this. We can go up here and do stuff. Here. This. So we want it the other way, so I believe we should have a repeater. Item disappears, turn. Item back, go forward. Yep. So that is the setup there. think we're good to do this. I remember being blown away by that concept when it was first discovered. What, the kind of chest filler limit stuff? Yeah, that's been around for a very long time. Okay. So now, again, we should be in this situation... Yes, I set that up. So, dropping one item into there should get it put up here. Good. Okay. This is spawn-proofed and good. So, cart coming down here should go on here, should pass around here, and should do the whole switch if it is going to lime space. I don't have a good way of testing that, I think. I guess we could I could trigger this piston with something else, and we place the cart on here and fill it up. But we can also just test the whole thing. So, the remaining things here is... there are a number of, like... Okay, so where does this go? It's one remaining thing, right? And that is up and over so that it can end up on the same output on that. So I guess we will build that. Even though the thing it's supposed to connect to doesn't exist yet. We'll build it so that we have it all done, right? Because, like, obviously that's the point to build that. That's kind of the next thing. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We need to do this to get that to bend in the right way. And we need this to power those. What are these? Oh, that's the chunk loader. Yeah, we'll obviously need to be building that. Why is this not a powered rail? Oh, it's supposed to be. There you go. That's marked as wrong because it's the another side. Okay, so that's that. This is... Yeah, this is to turn off from that switch. What am I looking at here? Full block. Hold on, what have I put? Okay, okay. I've spawn-proofed this, but it's supposed to have something on top of it. Okay. And this goes here. So now that spills out there. This is like a random squiggle I've put in there. What is this supposed to be? Or rather, why? That's some detector rail out, but okay. Okay. So that is, yeah, that. I mean, these are wrong because they're supposed to be sloped, but they can't be sloped because this thing they're supposed to be sloped towards doesn't exist yet. This has been rerouted because of our squiggling, or rather because this is a station there, not a bolt. This, though, I'm not sure. Like, if that's gonna, yeah. Give me that, thank you. Yes. I see. So that is supposed to be a slab. Because we take the signal out of here and we pass it back underneath. Can I point to the right block? We're good. Okay. Wait, what? What are you supposed to be? Slab. Why? Oh. Hold on. Well, then why is this supposed to be a slab? That probably doesn't matter. That's probably a leftover, I would say. Like a lot of this stuff could be slabs, but I'm only using slabs where I need slabs. Because like I don't think you'll need to save on full blocks if you have the amount of resources to build this type of system, you don't need to skimp on your blocks. Okay. Okay. Get rid of you again. Oh, actually, yeah, well... So this is what's supposed to trigger the next chunk loader over, but we don't have one here because it's the station rather than a continuation. This doesn't need to load the next chunk over. If you or a loved one have been diagnosed with light Matica-induced headaches, you may too be entitled to financial compensation. Yeah. It's one of those weird mods, right? It's indispensable in some ways, right? Because there's nothing like it, but it's also, like, awful. Its UX is absolutely awful. Oh, hey, look. Free repeater. Nice. Okay, so that is potentially a pointless wire. We definitely need the wires that go out here. I need to set up the chunk loader in this chunk. Not really for this line, because when this line comes in, we're only going diagonal here. But for this line, we do. And I guess for when this turns that way, we also do. The chunk loader comes in. That looks like a very, very long redstone wire without a repeater. Chunk border's here. So it comes in here, picking up random items. This comes in here, so that's the chunk border here. And there should be one more over here, yes. Okay, I guess we'll have to turn this on again. Right, and this is off by one. So that block is necessary. Don't tell me that puts this at one blocks too far. Uh, 17. No, we're fine. Okay, so we need to build this chunk loader. And now I actually do need those dispensers that I put away. I think it would be cool if the mod can accept any type of full block slab variants. I haven't seen that in it. Like, I agree. But like, it would be nice to be able to define a schematic and just go say this is any full block. I also will need obsidian. Do I have some here, maybe? That's coal. Okay. Ooh. Nearly flew away without resources there. Or ignore a type placed in some area, like temporary netherrack. Yeah, maybe you'll just be able to say, hey, I use this block as my scaffolding block. Don't bother me about it. Hold on, here, this way. And this is all the stuff we dug. Yes. There we go. Anything else I need while I'm here? I mean, there probably is, but I don't know what it would be. Am I low on stone bricks again? Am I too low on stone bricks? Maybe I am. On the other hand, I'm building next to my base, and I would rather go and take some already made stone bricks than making new ones. Ah! So annoying. Dang double jumps. Okay, there we go. You should put this fence gate, or not fence gate, a trapdoor there. Actually, why is this? This is the output wire for the... Okay, yeah, that's the output wire for the chunk loader for that chunk. Leading into something that doesn't exist yet, but that's okay. Let's build this first. Okay. Actually, do I have access to this? Yeah, I do. Oh, we need some of those minecarts now. And yeah, let's just go in here. I'm aware of that, Fabian. I just couldn't get the timing right. So I had here. And let's go up here for a second. Wandering Trader still chilling. Where do I have here? Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I have a whole shulker there. I'm just taking one stack now though. Into the working area and through the portal. Okay. It's so annoying, the fact that I can't like build the whole thing according to the schematic. So you just get a whole bunch of red stuff. You just think it's much harder to verify that I've actually done everything I need to do. But I think I have. I just need this chunk loader to be set up. Then remove all of these. Okay. We need 2 minecarts. One in that one. We can toss one in here, I guess. Great. Great. There we go. And we can remove these. And there. Oh, I need some of the scaffolding again. To do that. And then we need to set all of this stuff up. So this is where it needs to go in. So we'll do this and that. I am going to just steal a hopper cart from here. Remove this. In you pop. Thank you very much. And then this way. God dang it. Where that goes in here now. Well, that's gonna happen once more. This goes up here, but not really. Levers. That. No idea where this is gonna end up. Actually, this is gonna be the closest one to my base. That might be a problem, actually. Likely a problem, actually. Oh, I can't access this chest or this dropper properly. Did I put these right? Dropper, Spencer? Yeah, I did. I don't have anything to light this with. I don't have anything to light this with anywhere. It's certainly not going to be in there. Do I? No. We light it with TNT. Fine. That's very annoying. I would give you a box of flint and steel as a joke, but I'm too far away. Well, I'm grateful for you being too far away at the moment. Should probably sleep, so I'm not a wandering phantom menace. I thought I saw particles. Are you gonna get squashed by those? No, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Could light it with a bed? No. Not exploding my entire portal place. Are you still the same dude? Yeah, you are. What? What? But we just slept. Why is it raining? Did it just start raining? Huh. I have pieces of Sebas fur all over this. Okay, well, let's see. Which portal do we end up in here? Because it's certainly going to be some portal somewhere. Actually, oh, never mind. Wait. Did I actually get a new one? That's ridiculously lucky. Okay. Alright, so what we need is... Give me my boost. Thank you. There. So let's do... It's 102, 128, negative 279. Yeah. Well, 130, I guess. And this is a fair bit lower. But we're going to have to figure out. So 102, I said, I think, is 816. That's exactly right on X. And negative 278, was that it? 279 is 2232. So we're actually almost 100 blocks off from this direction. That's out over the ocean, I guess. Do you have to put the repeaters on the chunk borders because of the 1.14 changes to chunk loads? No. I just put the repeaters on the chunk borders because it's a consistent way of making sure that I get one repeater in the range, right? And in fact, you can see that because some of the repeaters are not on the chunk borders in the prototype thing we've built. Maybe it still works. It's just like really those changes that you're referring to are chunk loading changes, and part of maybe the reason why the whole thing is set up the way it does is with the chunk loaders is because we have to load the chunks. We can't get away with not loading the chunks. Okay, so let's try that again. Actually, I should probably write down the end results here. So 816. 130 is still the same. And negative 2232. This is where we want to be. Oh. So is it like actually basically at this edge? Ow. Oh wait, it's closer. I think. Wait. No, it was actually this way. Duh. Oh, so it's in the tree. Okay, cool. Do we put it here or do we put it higher up? I think I might just put it here. Wait, 816, right? Oops. I mean, could build some pillar or something here or something, whatever, but it's fine. I don't remember if this is the correct one.
Brian is here to help you remember coordinates. 5498 123 95137 Overworld 168 376 951 3878 Nether 561589 643 98941 Nether 19873 9125 689 189 7538 Overworld. Our Euro broken bar.
Thanks, Brian, but I don't know where a Euro broken bar is. I guess we'll worry about that later, but no thanks. I'm gonna line this up first. Winning lotto numbers, yes. So we're in the right place. I'm pointed... Okay, so the cart is gonna come in moving negative X. So it's going to be moving towards the west. So that's this way. I think that means we need to rotate counterclockwise. Which is going to be like that. Yes. Okay. This looks like... wait. Okay, let's... Sorry, tree, you're just a little too much in the way now. Why is... Okay. Thank you for the sticks. Grass block? Oh no, there's a okay, lava cauldron here. Hey, Unroman. Or UN Roman, I don't know. Maybe it has that's meant to say. Welcome in. Look, I got more sticks. Thank you. And spruce saplings. Great. That's exactly what I wanted in my inventory. You just go away quicker. Stupid tree. Okay, so I need a cauldron. And this would obviously be a dropper, right? It should look... Yeah, so that's a dropper. It's got 2... Thank you for the stick. What's next to it? Solid block? Why is that there? Gonna do that. So I don't have stuff in the way. So we can actually place that against there. We need hopper going into that. Hopper going into that. Hopper going into that. Yeah, okay. This powers this rail. This rail goes here. Place that rail, but I need to remove it. Ah, yes, and this is also supposed to contain a cart, right? Because this powered rail also powers this, so that fires in a cart there. So we're just kind of, we got 3 carts in the system. We're cycling a cart every time just to make it as fast as possible. And this, yes, this doesn't need to be powered. Well, in the schematic, this is powered. By what? How is that just like randomly powered? Doesn't really make much sense. Or did it? I can't capture the schematic while there was a cart on here. You can place this. Unless there's supposed to be something... What? How can this be powered? Surely you used update suppression, you cheater. Oh yeah, that's the most reasonable explanation for sure. But the... Now that is not in the right state, so that can't be the explanation either. What? Where am I? Okay. Let's get rid of this rain. Wandering Trader still doing his thing over here. Okay, I'm very confused about this now. So the thing will cart will be coming in with some velocity. So we'll be coming through like this. Great. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Obviously. Especially since it now means I need to break more stuff to place it back. I don't understand. I think this is meant... Like, can I power this, maybe? But that would have been in the schematic. I guess this block could have been powered from below. That wouldn't be visible. It's not in the schematic. I guess that's reasonable. god. And that shouldn't lock up anything else. Did you capture the schematic as the cart was going over the detector? No, because that's what I was saying. This would then have been powered, but this is in the correct state. This just wasn't. But this actually now makes it look like it's the correct thing. So all we need is this, which I don't have the material for here, but I surely, because I'm right next to my base, if I go the right way. Okay, there we go. Another little lag spike there. Dude, what are you doing in here now? I mean, that is a cauldron. I don't know where I would have it otherwise. Cauldrons are not things I generally use. I also need lava, I guess. Where do I have those kind of things? Do I have them in? I think I have a... well, thanks. Yeah, I guess he just keeps unloading because I'm not actually at my base, and that's why he's sticking around. Okay. So this goes there. I need... Well, I now need to figure out how to get this chest back somewhere reasonable, but I guess... No, I have lava. This isn't lit. I just need to go get it. Like, I prepared a whole shulker full of lava buckets for this project. For that particular reason. Let's put away that. Let's put the rails away for now, I guess. Split those. We're fine. Oh, wait. Nope. I moved where I put them. I'm gonna use the annoying portal again. Whee! Should be one of these, unless I left them in another. It's also possible. Wait, why? Yeah, I haven't seen them when I've been scrolling through. Hey, look, flint and steel. It's always enjoyable to get here, though, just for the goat. I guess I did. Okay, never mind. I can't. I did it again. Aha! It only took 4 attempts. First try. Well, I should be over here then. That wasn't a clever way to light these up. They're all gonna pop. There it is. Was there really one missing? Add them out in post. Ow. Edit that out too, right? Ooh, hold on. I've been silly, maybe? I've been silly. I needed the armor stands, which I had somewhere, and then didn't pick up. But I do need them now, so let's go back here and get them, I guess. Use the fun portal again! Yay! Because I know they are here somewhere. Here, maybe? Yeah. 2 of you. Oh, so close. Okay. Think we should be good to do this. So you're gonna place the armor stands here. They're gonna immediately pop through. But that prevents the zombified piglins from spawning on the overworld side. And they're just gonna stand there forever now. And then we plop this in here. And that's it. I mean, I probably should encase this whole thing so we don't have other various animals or whatever wandering in here. But first, we got it. I'm gonna move to the other side so we can see. We got minecart in here, minecart in here. I'm expecting to see one pop up here, instantly disappear, and then we should end up in the same situation again. Yeah. Okay. So the overworld side of this did not do what it's supposed to. Where'd the minecart go? Wait, I am holding a cart. Was I? No, I wasn't holding a cart, right? Wait, am I missing a... There's a hopper cart in here. So how does the composter lava cauldron thing work? We can show that, actually. I think maybe we... Well, I don't really want to break this portal now. But I can place this here without a problem. Basically, this cart is going to roll up the hill here. This turns around the corner of the lava cauldron. And so it's going to get... Just gotta touch that, which means it burns and drops as an item, which means it pops into here. So if I just give this a little nudge, well, that might be the problem. Did it just burn entirely now? That's what it sounded like. Compost is there just for lag, that's correct. But I wonder if it needs to not be there now? Let's go take a look at one of the other ones. Well, I guess we haven't tested these since 1.20.4. So let's see. Cart there, cart there. Hopper cart inside. Oh. Oh yeah, this is a lot simpler. Why is this out of... Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I've simplified that a lot, haven't I? I guess I never saved a schematic of the overworld side because I thought it was like stupidly simple enough. But I guess I should. And I guess I just need to get this into my schematic like display world for this. You just go away. So we literally need a sand and a cactus. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sometimes the simpler solutions are just the right way to go. One of you. Why do I have skulk sensors in the sand chest? Okay, whatever. And one of you. Don't have too many of them. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Brain's trying. Is there something in particular? That should be it. Right. Yes. So, now that my brain remembers, maybe a Rare Friday stream. I don't know. Not sure. I haven't really planned one, but that would be an unplanned thing anyway. So yeah. The theory behind this is what we need to happen is we need the cart to go in one way. We need it to break into an item. We need the item to pop back out the other way. Well, the cart instantly hits the cactus, turns into an item. Well, the item doesn't have portal cooldown, so the portal immediately pulls the item back through, and that's how we got this thing to be fast enough. I remember now. So now I have a cart here, which is kind of weird, actually. That is kind of weird, actually, yes. I need a cart in here, so that's okay. So let's try that again. Where's my test lever? Oh, here's another cart. That's odd, but that's fine. Oh no, okay, I see. The whole thing worked, but because I now expect the item to be returned on the other side of the portal, it didn't actually do what it was supposed to. Did I remove my lever? I guess I did. Okay, so no, the lever was on the other side, so I probably didn't. And yeah, we just don't see any hint of the rest of the process because it's so quick. But there is now a minecart in there and a minecart in there. So, yeah. Yep. So stupidly simple. That's a setup also then. Which I believe means it should all be working. Did I test this again? I mean, it is now my belief that both stations should be operational again through the switch. So, let's do the silly test, which is obviously not going to work, by just trying to use both stations to travel back and forth. This one we already tested, so I really hope it still works. Okay, it still has items. I don't love the music here. It's like music is going like, he's about to get crushed and thrown into the void. Okay. They should both be set since before, yeah. Ooh. Oh, that was bad. I should have looked at that before. There was an item already staged in here. This was lit. So if that was my base, well, I guess my base should be the only thing available in the system. So we'll see. I don't know exactly what I expect to happen otherwise. Hi, Fox. I don't really want to trigger it again. I guess we will trigger it again. You know what? Let's just make 100% sure. Now that's set for my base. And now that's me. It was the destination that wasn't in there properly. So. It's also now possible that this works only because it only works when you send the 2 carts. Triumphant music leads to... Man, Fox squeaks. Okay, never mind. It was a nice thought. Let's go debug. Oh, let's go the right way. That is not where I meant to go. Oh, that's annoying. Can I get up here some reasonable way? That was kind of almost. Alright, you know what? That's fine. Yeah, God. Alright, that's fine. We made it through. Okay, so, state of things. This is fine. This has tons of carts. That's very annoying. Let's do that again. I mean, I guess I already had that turning point in the station, because this one had that. It just needs to be one less. Because this is the side that is supposed to be one block over there. And then this side... I mean, I don't know how aligned the station is either. It's fine. Okay, let's see. There are carts standing here. What's happened here then? Are you stacked? No, there's only one cart here. There's no cart falling off of anything here. Okay, that's weird. That's really weird, actually. So chunk loading failed once. I just need to not have all these items here. Now I'm randomly carrying around a cauldron. How great. And one rail. What? Same issue as the other direction? I don't know though, because like the errors that I've been fixing now don't really seem to be related. So that was a proper cart. I don't know why it wouldn't have sent. Okay, is there any cart that's gone the wrong way? Is this a test cart or is this... Oh, this is very wrong. So is Jen's item... No, why would Jen's item be there? Okay, either way, definitely a cart went in there on the first attempt. But why? Ooh, no, I see what might have happened. So Jen's item was staged in the thing. No, it was a base item that was... Okay. Either way, there was somehow an item that was not in the right place. This looks fine. I think we'll just go try it again. Because obviously the first one, it might have been that we sent two with exact timing so that like a chunk unloaded right as the, like, I don't even know. I need my pearls up. Ow. Which, you know, is kind of easily solved in this place. There are a fair few of them here. Thanks, Fabian. Alright. Definitely me going somewhere now. Definitely going to my base. Please. TLDR, Octogen broke it. Just because Octogen's item was there doesn't mean Octogen was the person who pressed buttons. Because people have been known to go in and press buttons, although they are not supposed to. They work. Alright, cool. I'm suspecting that there still is some kind of issue with this chunk loading system. Because sometimes it seems like some of them just don't work. But it's very hard to actually debug that. So I'm going to call this a win and say that it now works again. Which means the next step, which we're definitely not doing today, is to build the next section of... well, we need another station over there where there's just a portal right now. And we need another section of piston bolt. But before I build this, I mean, the station is kind of well known. Which edge of the chunk are you on? You're here. You're kind of in the middle. I mean, that should be... This is probably in the right place, actually. So we're going to have a station facing that way. But this kind of looks to me like a good place for a diagonal bolt. So I might try setting that up. Actually, maybe not. Nah. Because it's going to enter the bolt here. If we... Or maybe. It might be a really weird squiggle at the end, but yeah. The idea of this system is that I'm supposed to have schematics for turns, turns two diagonals, and like both ways, obviously. But actually, I think that's all I need, right? I need a straight section. That's what I have here, even though it's supposed to be aligned. I need a turn, obviously. You need to be able to turn around the corner. And I need... I think a diagonal section would be good, because like if you go a long stretch, then diagonal's faster, I believe. Although chunk loading is going to be an interesting problem to solve in diagonal ones. Yeah, I mean, diagonal ones just overall are going to be interesting. It's going to be a 4x4, like a 2x2 chunk, I guess. Actually, I have no idea. But then, once we have that, that's actually the full system. Like, if we can prove that this works for 3 stations through a switch, then it works for any number, which is pretty cool. I also do want to make a 4-way switch, because it's probably going to be very useful. And I have started drafting that up in creative. But yeah. That's a slab. I should double check all of spawn proofing here before we... Chests aren't full blocks. I believe mobs can't spawn on these because they're not full blocks either. That's slabbed. What about this stuff? That's slabbed. That's slabbed. Okay. That's not. Missed putting that back when I moved it. Okay. I think the switch is pretty much done. That's pretty cool. So after, what is that? Like 3 hours of work? We are back exactly where we started with the system. It works exactly the same way as at the beginning of the stream, but without a temporary component. It's actually working the way it's supposed to, and not like just hacked together with a piece of temporary thing. So that's pretty cool. Very fun and interesting to learn how it works. Yeah, this is a very fun project. It becomes very technical, but it's still pretty fun. Let's see, what time is it? It's just getting late, so I don't want to go too much longer, but put a hopper cart back here. That should end up in the right place, sure. What did I just pick up? This is stuff all over the place now. It's fine, whatever. Yeah, so I'm working on this properly now. If you want to know kind of where we're at with this. I also have a redstone line leading into nothing here, but I guess that's fine. It's just part of the blueprint that I don't really need in this particular instance. This is hooked up here. Yeah. But yeah, so the plan for this now is to try to kind of get it done. I am working on all the blueprints now to try to get to the point where I have like all the components drafted up. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish the station in the shopping district, which is an interesting one because like if we'd planned for the system from the start, then it would have been reasonable. We didn't though, so there are a bunch of other portals around, and the other portals are at the right height, which means this one also has to be at the right height to be closer. And so there's actually a water stream bubble elevator thing that takes the items all the way up here. Okay, that is just an eyesore. So this station is going to need to have a very long chimney or tower or something built on top of it. Because, yeah, we needed to toss the items all the way up here to get them through. Otherwise, I can't remember. I built the actual, like, stasis pods here. But I don't... Well, I've built, obviously, this, but not the shell surrounding it. But I don't think I built the actual... Yeah, there's no hopper line at least. The item line going down isn't here. There doesn't seem like there's any of the like logic pieces. Great. Well, I guess that answers that question. Yeah, so there's supposed to be a bunch of redstone logic on top of here. That's why this is a slab floor. That does all the controlling of like, okay, you've selected both items, now it's okay to send the items off and trigger them and stuff. Oops. So that, yeah, that goes in a dropper that's in under here. That's empty. Yeah, there's nothing staged in here at all. Okay, so there's a little bit of work left to do on the station, including some design work and figuring out what the heck we do for covering this thing up. I really have no idea. It's gonna be tough to get something to look good that is that tall and slim. But I really don't know. There's enough cool stuff in here though. Maybe we can draw some inspiration off that. Maybe we make it a giant mushroom, since this is in the mushroom island part of the thing. The whole shopping district is built in a mushroom island, but this part actually is still actual mushroom island. Yeah, I mean, you can probably remove that now. Lollipop. I know it would be nice if it was like related to the teleportation, right? But I don't know. I don't know what that would be. Big and a rocket? Well, that kind of indicates that it would be like a fireworks sales shop or something to me. Maybe be like a big like lightning sign or something, as in like, I don't know. Something ender pearl, but like ender pearl doesn't fit the shape, so I don't know. Big enderman? Yeah, I was thinking about it too. But it doesn't really fit either, so we'll think about it. Probably the best thing to do is to just make a fancy tower and not try to theme it, but maybe it could be a tower in kind of ender pearl-ish colors. That might be nice. I don't know what that would be though. Like a concrete, obviously. Maybe some prismarine and copper stuff. It could work. We'll see. Obviously, it needs something. Can't just have this. But it will be interesting to just see that it works, because it is very different from the other station setups. But it's placed in a way that it should work. It'll just incur a little bit of a delay in this particular station, because the items have to travel all the way up there. Anyway, I think we'll wrap up here. This was fun. I'm glad we got the server updated. I'm glad we got to make a station get another delivery of far too many ender pearls by Fabian. And yeah. Let's see. Upcoming streams. I'm actually not sure. Because there's the New Year's Eve coming up and stuff. Let's see. So when is New Year's Eve? It's on Sunday, so probably won't be streaming Sunday, you know, at least up until midnight. But might not stream at all on Sunday. In that case, we'll probably do an extra stream on Sunday. Not on Sunday, on some day. But I'll see. Alright. Let's do a raid, shall we? Who's doing something in the grand old Minecraft? I guess stream over midnight at New Year? No. Going out to watch the fireworks with kiddo. Alright, we're gonna do a raid on Bruno, who's again trying to get his bingo PB. Let's go and cheer him on. Get him to get that. I'm sure he can do it. He's grinding properly. He really wants a PB before the end of the year, so let's go and give him all of the good luck that we can. Thank you all for hanging out. Again, if you got one of those gifted subs or want to join the server, if you are a supporter, go to the Discord. Use the bot command there to hook up your account and you'll get access. Thank you so much. I'll see you laters.